Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Powertime Practice here on Saturday, January 29th, I believe it is. Yes. We just finished up with our avatar arti, honoring the Guru, the light of omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence, God consciousness, offering the light to Dr. Pillai, and the Mula Mantra has been modified over the years, and this year Dr. Pillai wants us to be coming together to prepare for his birthday, the birth or the rebirth of God consciousness into the earth plane through his birthday celebration, so that we don't blink and miss it. So you're welcome to find out about how to participate in Dr. Pillai's birthday on February 1st and also February 3rd. You can come to both of those days' celebrations, or you can come to the one on February 3rd, because that's the most powerful ceremony that Dr. Pillai is going to be initiating everyone into, because that's his birth star birthday or his spiritual birthday. So you can definitely check out the links that will be posted to this chat. And then you can read about how to participate. And if you can't, then please do join the Avatar Arti. It's free, and it is on Pillai Center Practice YouTube. And it is at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the next few days. So my name is Sucharita. For those of you who don't know me, wishing you all a very warm welcome. We also have Radha and perhaps Bhairavi here as well. And you can see the image in the background of Dr. Pillai, his statue. He's just been supercharged, and with the Avatar Arti. So Avatar is bringing the God consciousness to a whole new level. It's the vessel that is purified so that whatever divine cosmic events that are happening, those spiritual transmission can be received by that avatar, by that being, Dr. Pillai, Sadguru, the guru of truth and light and love and super consciousness. And he dispels the darkness and helps us to stay focused on what's important in life, which is to bring up our level of understanding our true self. So it's not just the goals that we have in life and we fulfill those goals. We're never really satisfied when we have those things happen. Yeah, you get your house, you get your car, you get your relationship, and so on. And as the years go by, you say, well, what is my real purpose? So you can have all that. That's wonderful. However, to fulfill your soul's journey, you're so blessed. We're also blessed to be with Dr. Pillai, who enlivens the intelligence of our souls and says, okay, here's what you need to do next. So here at Powertime Practice, we come together every week for the past, oh my goodness, almost, I think it's 10 years or getting close to that. Time flies when you're having fun. And we find out, what's happening in the cosmic events that are going on for eternity, and we can align with that energy. So Tayamavasya is new moon that's coming up, and it's a period of time where we can get rid of poverty consciousness, scarcity consciousness, people who say, oh my God, I feel so cursed in my life. Nothing ever turns out the way I want it to turn out. There's bickering and fighting in the family. Maybe you get passed over for your work, or you start a business and it fails. So all these very strange things can be because we haven't, either in this lifetime or in previous lifetimes, or a combination of both, we haven't honored the ancestors. And so why would we want to do that? Well, as we've shared before, and as Dr. Pillai has coined the term soul genetics, our soul has a connection to the souls of our ancestors. Even though our ancestors are gone, they're dead, they're no more, they've passed away. They may be struggling in kind of purgatory states. Maybe they passed away through suicide, or maybe they passed away by a murder or by a weapon, and they were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And so their life got taken out, or through abortions or miscarriages. So, or you may have experienced that inside of your own life or inside of your family. You know, the women in your family have gone through the miscarriages, and ever since then, the challenges are there, and you may be experiencing it as well. So it's not about right or wrong or making any judgment around it. It's just those souls were taken out early. They didn't get to live the full lifetime. So those are our ancestors. They're no more. They're part of our gene pool, our lineage. Either it's on your mother's side or your father's side. And that can be, you can trace it to the generations that have passed before us. So up to about 6 or 7 generations of people who have passed away in our lives are rushing. Their souls, their spirit bodies are coming to the earth plane to get our attention. And how we can help them is to give them something called tarpanam. So tarpanam is an offering of, at minimum, black sesame seeds. If you don't have black sesame seeds, Dr. Pillai says you can use beige ones for now, but the black sesame seeds will be like the secret that unlocks their whatever cell they're in, or that prison they're in the spiritual realm. So they're stuck and they need to move, just like we are stuck on in our lives. We don't have to look too far to understand that, wow, we've inherited poverty consciousness, scarcity consciousness, not having enough, not being satisfied. Maybe we inherited health issues, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, a lot of pain, and it's a lot of suffering, or mental depression, anxiety, schizophrenia, mental challenges. So it can be that you don't know why you're so sad, or you can't come out of your deep longing to find purpose in life. You're in those dark nights of the soul that go on forever, like we all have had, and we continue to have as we're evolving. We're bringing more light and more intelligence into our lives, but we're also cleaning up the soul's genes. So we're helping our ancestors by offering the tarpanam to them. So you can find out how to do that. When you offer tarpanam, you want to do it between sunrise and sunset, wherever that is in your life, in your place where you live. And you can be facing the south, and you can be pouring a little bit of water over just minimum black sesame seeds. You can add rice, white rice. It can be cooked or uncooked. It can be white rice powder. Pop a coin on there. There's so many videos that you can watch either through Powertime practice. I've done so many tarpanam demonstrations and prayers and so on. And there's also the Soul Genetics course in Pillai Center Academy. So if you want to know if you're communicating with your ancestors, or you want to find out how they're doing, then Dr. Pillai initiates you into that journey. And then you can help your ancestors to come out of their harms and hurdles. And once you do that, then you will start to see all the shifts that are happening in your life. You become unstuck, and you start to see really close by you the people who you're living with, perhaps, or relatives who are nearby. You stop fighting and bickering, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, maybe you haven't talked to to any of your family members, aunts, uncles, cousins, grandparents if they're still alive, or parents if they're still alive, because there were fallings out or real harmful upbringings. And all of a sudden you just come to that level of forgiveness, and you can't believe it. It's a miracle that, and you just have forgotten all of that. It's not that you don't remember it. It's just the charge is gone. That sadness, that anger, frustration, because that's what, on the spiritual path, you can chant mantras. You can do meditations. You can participate in these huge yajnas that uplift the whole world. But then deep inside of you, you may feel like, oh, I'm still mad at so and so. And then you will not be able to evolve to the level of your soul's evolution. So that's why it's so important to honor the ancestors. And then what happens is they get into the minds, the bodies, the souls of everybody here, the descendants here on the earth planet, and then they do the miracle. And they will, kind of whisper in their ear and say, you need to get reconnected with your family members. You need to come out of those bickering and fighting moments and forgive one another, forgive the self. It's something that people spend a whole lifetime in psychologist's office or a psychiatrist's office, and that's okay. You need that. But then how to get to the level of the soul where it gets washed away. So soul genetics, check that out, Pillai Center Academy. And then if you want to participate in Thai Amavasya, Amavasya means new moon, which is one of the 4 power times in the year where the ancestors flood to the earth plane and they ping us. And how we will know is that we'll be having these strange behaviors. Maybe we'll have like a desire to smoke or drink or eat food that we never feel satiated. So those are the ancestors pinging our genes because we share those genes. And then we're wondering why I feel like these addictions. So if your family members or you have suffered any kind of addiction, that is because the ancestors are stuck and they're trying to get our attention. And it may have caused a lot of problems in life. But there is, as Dr. Pillai says, this is the spiritual solution. So you can do that offering on Thai Amavasya, which is the 31st here in Eastern Standard Time. And then also check it out on Pillai Center, check it out on Astrovet if you want to participate in that special service where all these power spots that will help many of the ancestors to be absolved of their sins on our behalf, because we're participating in it, then the ancestors will be able to be relieved. And once they're relieved, then they can create the miracles in our lives. So that's how we can come out of really challenging situations that maybe have been there for our whole lifetime and we just can't believe that there is a way out. There's also, you can participate in year-long Tarpanam services, which I have done over the years since they started that. And I can see in my own life, my big family of problems that we were born into, and we had big ancestor issues, and it was confirmed by the naughty scriptures, the naughty readings over the years, and also Vedic astrology readings. That was our setup. That was my setup. And as per my birth chart, I had to come and be part of this journey to absolve the sins of the ancestors, and doing this Tarpanam practice on my own as a daily practice, and also participating in the year-long Tarpanam services has helped tremendously. And it's not like my siblings or anyone in my family knows what's going on in behind the scenes, but it's something that I can do. And perhaps that's what the ancestors have asked of you and me to, hey, you're evolved enough to do this kind of cleansing of the family lineage. So about 6 or 7 generations on the mother's side of the family, the father's side of the family are impacting each and every one of our lives. And so we need to wash away or cleanse them from those sins. And so participating in Thai Amavasya is going to really help you to come out of some challenging times that you haven't been able to find a way out. So Also, if you participate in Dr. Ply's birthday celebration, then you are going to get tremendous cleansing of your lineage as well, because whatever you do, you share the genes of your siblings, of your parents, if they're still here on the earth plane, or grandparents, aunts, uncles, cousins. Even if you don't know your biological family members, you chose to dive into a gene pool that is perhaps you were adopted, or you were raised in different circumstances, and those people have been your guides, whether they were good or not. That's what you decided at the level of the soul. So as Dr. Ply shares, once we take our destiny into our own hands, if we're destined to suffer, and these are kind of the clues in which we can remove a lot of the suffering, then try it out. And once again, if you can't afford to do it, if it doesn't fit into your budget, then start to do it at home. And then when you do it at home, things will start to open up for you, as it has for me. In the beginning, I was so sad because I couldn't afford to participate in these periods of time where the new moon was coming up for the ancestors to come in. I could feel them. So you might feel like headachy, or like you have these addictions where you're not addicted to anything, or maybe you are, and it's really in your face. And you're just like, I got to get rid of this, sugar addiction or drinking or smoking, whatever it is. Again, it's not about judging. It's about what is harming your soul's evolution, your physical body, your mental well-being, your energy levels, to go on the spiritual path, to manifest what it is that you want to manifest. You want to be crystal clear. So this Tarpanam practice, whether you do it on your own as your own daily practice, or whether you start to participate in it, it will really rock your world, and it will clean up the challenges in your family's life as well, and help you to move quickly, make up for lost time. So once you break through these barriers, these limitations, this stuck feeling, nothing is ever going to work, trying everything that I possibly can, then you go to the divine. The divine says, this is the way out. So try it out, and then you will experience whatever it is that you experience, and then share it with us. So you can't knock it until you try it. And like many people have shared with me over the years, is that they were doing Tarpanam, and then they stopped for a while, and then the things started to go backwards or sideways, and then they started to realize, oh my goodness, it's my ancestors, I have to feed them. And then, as I mentioned in the beginning, when I couldn't afford to do the monthly Tarpanam offering for the whole year, it's a year-long program, but you can pay every month. I couldn't even afford to pay the monthly fee to get all these the sins of my ancestors, the sins of myself, the gene pool that I share, cleansed. And so I was really doing it wholeheartedly. And then all of a sudden the money started to come in, and I said, okay, the money's coming in, I'm going to put this aside, and that's going to be for the ancestor offering every single month. And most likely I will do it for the rest of my life, because not only do you want to cleanse the souls of 6 or 7 generations, some people who have been studying with Dr. Ply, and as he has mentioned, you want to get to about 64 generations on both sides of the family, and then you will be in that God consciousness state. So that's what we want to do, is not just get on a spiritual path and hope it all works out. This is the spiritual technology, and this is the power time of the year to consider, if you can, to start to cleanse the ancestors, the sins of the ancestors, and also your own sins. Sin is a mistake. You missed the mark. You had these ideas coming to you, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I've never wanted to be, like my father, my mother, my grandparents, and bickering, fighting, divorce, problems with kids, problems at work. Where is all that coming from? It's something you inherited. So it's a bad inheritance. And what happens to people as well, like it has happened to me, is that out of nowhere, even if you think there's nothing to inherit, there's nothing left, all of a sudden, a distant somebody or other says, "Oh, here you get a check in the mail." I've done that. I've received a check in the mail. I didn't even know this relative, and it was enough to get me to India and to do the Tarpanam in person, which is always fabulous. But we can't do that with COVID. So please do check out the chat. You can see here it's either Radha or Bhairavi has posted Pillai Center practice, Dr. Pillai's birthday, the links to his birthday celebration, and also how to honor the ancestors. So what we're going to do today for the rest of this session, for those people who didn't jump over into Avatar Arti, we're going to do an Avatar Arti here. So Arti means light, and Avatar is the God consciousness that is coming through Dr. Pillai as the Avatar, as the one who can handle the intelligence of God consciousness coming into the earth plane for everyone, 8.5 billion or whatever it is, how many ever souls there here on this earth plane. It takes a Sadguru, a guru of truth, who it becomes the sacrificial lamb, if you will, to bring in and hold this intelligence, be born into it again. And then we can share that light. I'll turn the lights down here, dim the lights, and then you can listen to Dr. Pillai's Mula Mantra, which is Om Aim Hreem Sarvalokaya Adhityaya Shiva Sadguru Shreem Brazi Swaha. And that, in a nutshell, means these are the sounds that will unlock the secrets of your soul, the secrets of intelligence, the secrets of God consciousness, the ability to create, the ability to thrive and be vital and happy and joyous, to get rid of your sins, to dissolve or absolve yourself of all that garbage emotion that keeps cropping up and saying, you don't deserve it. You should suffer some more. You can't forgive yourself. You should just keep staying guilty and so on. It's just, as Dr. Pillai says, it just bombards us and we can't seem to shake ourselves free of it. So it drags our energy down. So this miracle mantra will be a miracle if you can just for 30 minutes be in a different state of mind. Maybe you're just clear, like you have no thoughts, or the thoughts that come up, you can just wash them in the light. So we will offer the candle at the end. And if you have that, you can do that as well. That's an Avatar Arti. So let's do this together where we can get in a state of receptivity. I'm going to be dimming the lights and then moving the camera so it's going to be right up close to the image of Dr. Pillai. And then who knows, he might wink at you or some sign will be there internally that no one can negate. Only you will know that you've connected. And so maybe set your intention, your prayer, ask for blessings to be there with you. And then if you want to participate in these next few nights, it started tonight, so you can review that recording on Pillai Center Practice, and then come to the final 4 nights together, and we'll prepare ourselves to really receive the grace, the blessings. And then even if you can't participate in the paid services for Dr. Pillai's birthday, then definitely you can do this Avatar Arti on his birthday and thereafter and ask for miracles in your life and to clean up that which you haven't been able to do. You haven't been able to shake free of that which is holding you back. So without further ado, I'm going to move off to the side and then we'll cue this up here so that you can experience an up close and personal experience with Dr. Pillai through this Avatar Arti. And Radha will post the mantra there. And then if you come to the session tomorrow, then you can find out what the meaning of each of the sounds are, although I'll wrap it up today, giving you that experience as well. So whatever your intention is, set it, and then just let it go. Whatever comes up, you just leave it in the space of this divine energy. You can chant out loud, or you can listen, you can meditate, you can keep your eyes open or closed, and then immerse yourself in miracle consciousness. So God bless you all, and enjoy this beautiful version of the Mula Mantra, the miracle mantra, invoking God consciousness that'll come through Dr. Pillai and be radiating out into you and melt your heart.
Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizzy Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizzy Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizzy Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizzy Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizzy Swaha Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Brizi Swaha Om Aim Hrim Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Swaha.
And slowly, slowly come back to yourselves. If you have a light, candlelight or a ghee lamp, you can take it in your right hand and we'll do the Mula Mantra together once to wrap up this session. Om Sarvalokaya Adityaya Shiva Sadguru Shri Swaha. Pray for miracles in your life. Pray for miracles for the world. Make a prayer of gratitude in your own way, whether that's verbally or heartfelt or deep, deep connection to Dr. Pillai. For being able to participate in this simple yet incredible spiritual technology, avatar arti, that cleanses the body, the mind, the soul. The ancestors, those ancestors who were our spiritual masters in previous lifetimes, can be satisfied with this offering as well. So when they're satisfied, then the sins or the mistakes that we've made in those lifetimes are removed, and then we can evolve to greater heights in this lifetime. Make your final prayer. Pray for the world. Pray for those who need it the most. And slowly, slowly come back to yourselves. Thanks everyone for joining this fabulous and fun-filled adventure here at Powertime Practice, and wishing you a beautiful Thai Amavasya, the ancestor time, where you can be relieved of the harms and hurdles that you have, or the challenges that you have been facing for pretty much your whole lifetime, because you inherited that whether you knew it or not, there's something that you can do to help the ancestors to evolve, to then bless you. So check that out. There are on the chat, there are links, and just reading about it can help you to become more and more aware of how important it is. And then if you're so inclined, you can participate and then see how things shift in your life, as it is with your family and your friends and your work life. The ancestors are impacting all those areas, your health and well-being and so on. So I'm just going to take a look at the chat because everybody's so wonderful here chatting it up. And thanks again, Radha and Bhairavi, or any of the other Pillai Center team members who have been helping with the chat and providing the support that everyone needs here. So yes, this is a big power time, Katina says. The ancestors' energy. Katina says, I've been doing the offerings and they're coming in loud and clear. So when we're very clear about our connection to them, then we just give them the tarpanam. We give them what they need, and then they bless us. So it's pretty simple and straightforward. So you can try it out, and when you do try it out, let us know how it goes. So all those links, please, if you just joined partway through, then scroll up on this chat and then find out all the links that are posted here. Also, if you sign up for Powertime practice through Pillai Center website, then you will receive the newsletter every week that tells you what we've been talking about this week, and gives you a heads up of the power times that are in the coming week, or maybe even weeks ahead. So big power time of Asya, the time of the ancestors, to cleanse your gene pool, cleanse all the challenges that you've had up until this point, and have a breakthrough for once and for all. And then Dr. Pillai's birthday, his birth star birthday as well, February 1st, February 3rd. You can participate in the birthday, the spiritual birthday. So Dr. Pillai's birth star birthday, Purva Bhadrapada or Portatati in Tamil. And it is a star that will rock your world. And it already has, right? It's already awakened us and keeps us awake, keeps us alert, and keeps us focused on bringing more and more spiritual energy and intelligence into our lives, because that's what we need. We need the power and the energy to help to create a better reality for ourselves and get rid of the stuff that is no longer serving us. So Dr. Pillai's one city power is to bust karma and change our destiny. So you can check out how to participate in Dr. Pillai's birthday. And then if you can't fit it into your budget, then do this avatar arti come tomorrow. And in this several days after that, where it starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, then you can listen to the different versions of this avatar arti. And like someone posted, they felt their third eye or their pineal gland vibrating, and then Dr. Pillai's voice echoing. So try it out. Someone said that they put it on the headset on, or the earplugs, and that took them into a very deep, deep connection. So when we have a divine Wi-Fi connection, then Dr. Pillai can just pour that intelligence in to wipe out the harms and hurdles, the challenges that we've had, whether it's financial challenges, relationship, health challenges, work challenges, business challenges. That's what the life is all about. The journey of a human being is to expand that consciousness, to throw more light into the soul and grow that intelligence, that energy, and that's what will create the miracles. So you can go beyond 64 generations to offering tarpanam if you get to that point. And how you build to that point is that you can start offering about offering the tarpanam to 6 or 7 generations. And then you can do that for some time. And then you might feel like, okay, I'm going to add a few more generations, and then just build on it. Don't rush, because you want to feed all these ancestors, and they're coming to the earth plane. You will know it. You will feel it. There will be some physical sensation, or as we mentioned, you might have these desires or to eat certain foods that they liked, your ancestors liked, or maybe you don't even know why you are craving a cigarette or drink or something like that, or you're really tired, or you're being bombarded by really negative thoughts. Some people even have thoughts of suicide, like they're so down and out, and they like, why am I thinking that way? I never think that way. So maybe there was an ancestor who did commit suicide, and then they're trying to get your attention. So feed them, give them the tarpanum. So you can watch this recording and find out more about tarpanum, and also the links are there as well. So sign up for the newsletter, and it's all there, and it'll come into your inbox, and then you can you don't have to scroll up here or try to find out, copy and paste these ones. Although if you want to look at it now, you can. You will receive the write-up. Yajna has been doing this for years and years, and Radha as well. And the rest of the team, Chandra, will send it out. So make sure that you have that, and it's going to be your little forecast of what you need to focus on in the week ahead. So again, time of Asya, Dr. Plai's birthday, Avatar Arti tomorrow, and you'll have miracle consciousness. So God bless you all, everyone. Thanks so much for joining. Thanks to our team for helping out, and thanks to Dr. Plai for giving us purpose in life and to enliven our souls, to enliven our spirits, to give us a positive or more optimistic outlook on challenges that we are faced globally and also at an individual level. So please do watch this recording, fill yourself up, especially if you feel like, I don't get it anymore. I don't know what my purpose is. I feel lost. I feel like I am so isolated. And then if you do feel really down and out, go on to Tripura Foundation.org and go read about those people who have had no hope. And with your small contribution, you, as many people have shared, they just feel really depressed, or they're upset, or they're angry. And then they go and they're guided intuitively. They're drawn to help out maybe the elderly or the kids at the Hope Centers, or feeding people. Feeding people is a big thing on Dr. Plai's birthday. So check that out. The link is posted there. And if you do try it out, it's so super easy. You don't have to go anywhere. You just go online and feel that relief at that deep, deep part of you, your heart. The divine will melt your heart. So people always wonder, am I connected to the divine? How do I know? And then not only will you have this beautiful, compassionate understanding of what your soul's journey is to do, is help to uplift yourself, and then help uplift others, especially those who you do not even know. And then at that level of the soul, you will be blessed, because you will know that you fed someone, you know that you helped to educate someone, you know that you helped an elderly person who has no family to take care of them, and they're living in very impoverished conditions. And we all know we're going to get there one day. And gosh, we want to have people around us to help to take care of us as well. So the divine knows what you can and cannot do. But if you feel like, hey, I want to do something, and that will fit into my budget, and this is all I can do, God only knows what you can or cannot do. But just let us know how you feel afterwards. And so many people have shared that, oh my God, I didn't know it was so easy. So Dr. Plai gives us the easy path, the easy route to create miracles in our lives, to go to deeper levels of compassion for ourselves, for others, to be part of uplifting humanity in a very small way that you think is so super insignificant. But then what happens is collectively we raise the roof, and that consciousness gets to that critical mass where you'll start to hear that people are participating in charitable contributions, helping those in need. You'll go to the stores, like I see at my food store, and the box has gotten bigger. So it's lovely to put a box of cereal into the to the collection box, the donation box there. So whether you do that online or do it in your own community, it's something that will help your ancestors. It will help the masters who have gone before you and want to bless you. They can't do it because they're in their spiritual body. And then Dr. Plai's birthday is a time to birth that compassion, that deep desire to uplift humanity and do it super simple. So God bless you all. Help those who need it the most, and you will have the keep on giving, the gift that keeps on giving. You will have those blessings. So miracles are there. This is how you can do it. We'll see you tomorrow at Avatar RT. And if you can't because you're in a different time zone, you'll be sleeping, then do watch the recording, because the blessings of Dr. Plai coming through this image here are incredible. So we'll see you when we see you next. Namaste.